Hi everyone, my name is Taylor Zuccarello and my disaster management paper and oral presentation will cover the country of Vietnam. So Vietnam is a nation within Southeast Asia, and I apologize for not having the technical and electronic uploads of the pictures, but I do have some visuals for you. Vietnam is almost entirely coastal region. So within Southeast Asia, their entire country is covered by coastline. So that has a lot to do with the way their disaster management structure has been set up, which is incredibly decentralized. That organization is because of just the amount of space they have to cover and how they can have a quick response without having to have too much overlapping bureaucratic red tape. The national government is in charge of issuing the early warning and crisis alerts. So they're really the ones that trigger the emergency management and disaster management initiatives that go on within the country. The structure within Vietnam is quite complicated, so because they're so decentralized, they address a lot of different aspects. They have a local level inclusion, they have a community-based inclusion in the provinces, as well as the national and international level. So this visual describes a little bit of the complexity of the issue. So we have the national government is at the top, but within that they have the standing office of Central Committee for Flood and Storm Control. As you can see, almost everything is named storm and flood control, and then you can see that on the level of provinces. You can see that in the level of districts and the level of communes. So on all these different levels, you really see a deep understanding and need for community-based initiatives, which Vietnam has pledged to do even more so throughout 2020. Vietnam, because it is coastal, has a list of hazards from high to low, highs being the flood, typhoons, cyclones, flash floods, tornadoes, lightnings, and droughts, medium being rain, hail, landslides, and salinity and intrusion, and then low being earthquake and frost. So a lot of different actors go into play here. So the municipal level, the national level, the community level, as well as the international level. Vietnam has actually been working very closely with a joint advocacy network within ASEAN, which is the Association of Eastern Asian States, and they've been working to share technology and be more transparent in their disaster management infrastructure. Potential obstacles I see for Vietnam in their disaster management definitely includes bureaucratic red tape, being able to communicate more efficiently between local municipalities and the national government, as well as improving their early warning structures and their technological advances. But I think that with more work and more collaboration with the international community, Vietnam should be able to become an incredibly sufficient and effective disaster management system and be able to reach all those citizens on the coastline. A lot of the references I used had to do with the World Bank, the CIA fact book that gave me the topography and the disaster management structure, as well as the report from Center for Excellence in Disaster Management and Humanitarian Assistance, and they gave a handbook on the disaster risk management in Vietnam. Other than that, I think that's all I have for my presentation. Good luck to everyone else, and I hope to see you all soon.